corner. He weighs in at 147 pounds. Professional record of 1 win, no losses, and 1 draw. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, let's hear it for MARTY MAESTAS. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighs in at 146 pounds. Professional record of 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. From Colorado Springs, Colorado, it's KEVIN Lothler. And the referee for this bout, Novar Garcia.
All right, everybody, so thank you for joining us tonight here on another 8-count boxing hour. Tonight we've got the 9th. The referee is Novar Garcia, and we are just about ready to get underway. Thank you again for joining us here tonight on the 8-count boxing hour, public access television in Albuquerque. Andy Lee Promotions, again inviting us up for another show, and we're glad to do it. Here we go, round 1 underway. KEVIN Lothler comes out quick with that jab. MARTY MAESTAS, a very active fighter. You'll see him there moving in behind that jab. He was the ABF state champion in the amateurs in 1995, turned pro. Opened up with a wild bout against crosstown rival Jacob Romero, and that one ended in a draw. So MARTY MAESTAS comes in with a record of no wins, no losses, and 1 draw. KEVIN Lothler 2-1-1, won his last bout. You saw that one here on the 8-count boxing hour against Ronnie Wells. And there you see the two kind of mixing it up there. MARTY MAESTAS with an accidental low blow. He gets a warning from the referee. Lothler's okay, and the action continues. MAESTAS with kind of an unorthodox style. You'll see that his style's kind of unusual, but it works for him. Took him to that state amateur championship. And he was in a wild, wild fight against Jacob Romero. That one at the Lujan building. We're just underway, round 1, scheduled for 4 welterweights. MARTY MAESTAS in the dark camouflage trunks, and KEVIN Lothler in the solid white. You can see right off the bat that KEVIN Lothler is a little bit more of the stylish boxer. MAESTAS much more unusual, unorthodox in his style. Right-handers. And there you see Lothler landing a shot, and I think MAESTAS was stunned. Yeah, it's going to be a standing 8-count scored against MARTY MAESTAS. He's raising his hands up. He's okay, but he definitely got buzzed by KEVIN Lothler. I think it was a right hand that snuck in there. So that's going to be a standing 8-count. And right away, MARTY MAESTAS has a hole to dig himself out of here in round 1. KEVIN Lothler has a little pop. He can definitely sting you. MARTY MAESTAS scored his share of stoppages in the amateurs, but right now you see that he got caught again. And Lothler just stepping around, sticking that jab out and working, and that ends round 1. We'll be back. So the whistle for seconds out. We're ready to start round 2. Dan Cisneros at ringside. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour. KEVIN Lothler and MARTY MAESTAS. Lothler stinging MAESTAS in that first round, scoring the standing 8-count. And MAESTAS is going to have to get busy and find a way to score. Lothler, pretty elusive, moves around nicely on the outside of the ring there. You'll see him stepping around from side to side, working behind the jab. Nothing fancy, but very effective. And MAESTAS really having a hard time figuring this guy out. There you see Maestas with those fast hands moving in. And a lot of times Maestas and the amateurs would just overwhelm his opponents with the volume of punches. You see him there lunging with that right hand coming up short. And Lowther stings him with a right hand coming in. And there's a right hand again, and a left hand following it. Maestas kind of stumbles back. Marty really having a hard time working his way in. I think he's going to have to hurt Lowther. There's some shots landing now. Lowther ties him up to stop the attack. Yeah, Maestas is definitely going to have to hurt Lowther here and slow him down, because right now Kevin Lowther just gliding around the ring in full control, to the delight of these fans here in Colorado. They are really enjoying the fans here at ringside, really liking this one so far. But Maestas can change everything with one shot, and he's got to get in there and land it. And there's a right hand from Lowther that rocks Maestas. Lowther just working steadily with that jab, really nice. And there you see Maestas trying to get in there, goes to the body and steps in. And he gets caught again. There's a shot that kind of stopped him in his tracks. Maestas, oh, and he takes an uppercut. Fights his way off the ropes, but he got caught. There's another uppercut by Lowther. Maestas just kind of falling forward, falling into that uppercut. And you can see Kevin Lowther trying to unload that uppercut. Overtime here, there's another one. And a right hand gets in, and it looks like another standing 8 count. Referee Novar Garcia seeing that Maestas was definitely in trouble there. So this is the second standing 8 count scored against Maestas. Garcia makes sure he's okay, and he's going to let things continue. So Maestas now with 2 standing 8 counts in the first 2 rounds, and he gets caught again. There's a shot. His feet got kind of tangled up there, and the referee is going to reset things here. So Maestas really having a hard time here against Kevin Lowther. But you'll see that Maestas will not fold up, and he'll keep working because he knows he can catch Lowther with a bomb along the way. But so far, so good for Colorado Springs' Kevin Lowther. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. So you're looking into the corner of Kevin Lowther, Dickie Woods, giving him the instructions, and so far, Lowther sticking to the plan, working behind that jab, moving around the ring. That's his typical style, and it has worked very well here against Marty Maestas from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Maestas with Oriol Chavez working his corner is his chief second. We're underway round 3. You're watching the 8 count boxing hour here on Community Cable Channel 27, only in Albuquerque. So on our unofficial scorecard, 2 10-8 rounds for Kevin Lowther. Maestas is definitely going to have to bring out the heavy artillery because he's way behind in this one on the road here in Denver. And Kevin Lowther showing no signs of slowing down. You can see him just gliding around the ring, a really nice style. He's got a nice boxing style. He moves with his feet really well, works behind a jab, throws a body shot there, pecks away with the jab, and nice work by Colorado's Kevin Lowther. There you see Maestas trying to get that right hand in, and then tries an uppercut, but neither one effective, and Lowther going right back to that jab. Some boxing 101 by Kevin Lowther of Colorado Springs. The fans here are very happy to see their Colorado fighter in control. Oh, and now Maestas lands a nice shot. That got the attention of Lowther, and now you see Maestas start to come to life a little bit. Moving forward, he's going to have a lot more of that. Kevin Lowther just stays calm and keeps working. And Maestas marching forward, but not really moving his hands all the time, and you see him get caught there with a shot. Kevin Lowther is content to just kind of glide away and stick with that counter offense. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and Kevin Lothler, his style is working tonight. Again, Maestas should be moving in behind the jab, though. He's kind of walking in a little bit without his hands moving. At times there he moves his hands. But he's not going to get close to Lothler unless he can come in behind that jab. Kind of give Lothler something to think about, and he catches Lothler, but he was off balance. Kevin Lothler was in retreat there, and he goes down, but this is not a knockdown, it's a slip. Let's see if that gets, oh, and there's a right hand by Maestas. Let's see if this gets him going here. And there's a jab from Maestas. Now Marty coming in with the jab a little bit. Gets in close, gets tied up. Novar Garcia breaks the two. Lothler was in a good fight against Ronnie Wells the last time you saw him here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Taking a unanimous decision. It wasn't easy, but it was an effective performance by Lothler, and that ends round 3. 1 to go. Don't go anywhere. So there's the bell for round 4, the 4th and final round. Novar Garcia has the 2-touch gloves, and we're underway. Kevin Lothler in the white trunks, Marty Maestas in the dark camouflage trunks with the red trim. So far it's been all Lothler. Maestas had a much better 3rd round, but taking standing 8 counts in both the 1st and 2nd rounds, not helping him in the scoring one bit. And there you see Lothler going to work with both hands. Maestas has just had trouble reaching the elusive Kevin Lothler. Marty Maestas, the 1995 ABF state champion, turning pro and scoring a draw in his first fight against crosstown rival Jacob Romero. Looking for his first win here, but he has got a big hole to climb out of here, as he was given 2 standing 8 counts in the first 2 rounds. And there you see Lothler again stinging him. Maestas now fires back though. Look at Marty stand up and fire back. Neither fighter lacking for heart here. Both guys going at it. You just gotta love Kevin Lothler's style though. He's just gliding around the ring and really doing a nice job of boxing. His footwork has been very nice tonight. And there's a left hand that scores and kind of knocks Maestas back a little bit. Oh, and an uppercut from Lothler. Lothler, who's way ahead, but he's not taking his foot off the gas pedal. Serving him well. He's having a nice round here in the 4th and final round. But Maestas is dangerous. Lothler has to watch out for that. Maestas continuing to be aggressive and moving forward. And that uppercut's been working for Kevin Lothler tonight very well. Again, Kevin Lothler trained by the legendary Dickie Woods of Colorado. There's an uppercut that gets in on Maestas. Doesn't slow him down though. You see Marty continue to move forward. He's here to win. And Maestas goes down. That is not a knockdown. He was off balance and Lothler gave him a little help going down there. Runs a little time off the clock, and look at Kevin Lothler just get right to work. And Maestas lunging with that left hand. And there's a right hand from Maestas. Didn't phase Lothler though, he just keeps working. And that ends the fight. 4 rounds in the books. We're going to the scorecards. Not a lot of suspense here. Kevin Lothler should have another victory. This will be win number 3 for him, so he's on a streak, but let's make it official. I just don't see any way that Marty could have overcome those 2 standing 8 counts in the first 2 rounds. He had a good 3rd round, and Marty acknowledges the crowd traveling up from Albuquerque to take on Kevin Lowther. Let's go to the decision.
Judge Pfluger scores it 39-35. Judge Joseph Mason scores it 39-35. And Judge Ed Walsh scores it 39-35. Your winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Kevin Lowther.
Okay, so Kevin Lowther, fair and square, wins a unanimous decision. Marty Maestas coming on strong in that third round, but not enough to overcome things. Thanks for joining us here tonight on the 8-Count Boxing, everybody. Good night.
And to remind you folks, like Best Under Star t-shirts.